going on, everybody? JT here, coming at you with another episode of Pokemon Go, and the Halloween event is almost live. I'd say we've got another 25 minutes before it goes live, and I'm trying to hatch all my eggs because I really want to hatch the new 7-kilometer eggs. And while I was walking those eggs off, check it out, we got a shiny Snorlax, but check this out, it's a level 1. A freaking level 1 Snorlax on the day. I'm so down. This is a perfect way to start off. I'm trying to get one of those shiny Pikachus with the green shirts, because from what I'm being told, apparently the green shirt at Pikachu is the rarer one, and the balloon one is the only one that's actually kind of shiny boosted. So it's kind of cool that they made the balloon one boosted, because I'm assuming that the green shirt's going to stay around a while afterwards, and the balloons are going to disappear after the event is over. But there we go, we have Snorlax caught. I doubt it's a hundo, but imagine, right? It is. It's all right. It's not amazing, but still a level 1 shiny Snorlax. A lot of people like collecting shiny level 1s, and I think I already have a level 1 shiny Snorlax, so we'll probably end up trading this to somebody. And now the Halloween event is live, and as you can see, the map has completely changed, and I love it. I want stuff like this to happen with a ton of events, like big events, obviously. It can't happen every single event, but I just love the little amounts of detail. Like every single stop has some pumpkins underneath them. One little thing, and I swear it's just such a small thing, it doesn't even matter, but when you click on the Pokemon, there is no different background here. I want to see stuff like that in the future, whether it be just like different weather biomes, like you're on the beach or something like that. I just want to see it slightly change up a bit, because we've seen this like since the beginning of the game. And we also got ourselves a special research, which is Mysterious Masks, page 1 of 4. We have to catch 40 Ghost-type Pokemon. The thing I've already completed was making curveball throws, and then we also have to make 49 nice throws. And these should give us encounters with Galarian Yamask, which is the brand new shiny of part 1 of the Halloween event, and I want to get it because it looks really good. So with that being said, let's head out and see what we can find. Page 1 of this Mysterious Mask research is completed. Let's get the dust, let's get these Ultra Balls, and I believe this is a normal Yamask from what I remember seeing. Let's see it though. Yes, it is. Unfortunately not shiny, but these are full odds. I do expect the Galarian's ones to actually have boosted odds though. Now let's get these final rewards. We're gonna get ourselves some dust and XP, of course. I think 49 is the amount of HP you need to have left on a Galarian Yamask in the main series games for it to evolve into Cofagrigus. It's Runarigus, not Cofagrigus. Anyways, is it a shiny one? It is not. You want to have like green eyes and the red details turn like a pinkish color. It's a really good looking shiny. I actually like it a lot, especially when it evolves into Runarigus. It looks really good, but unfortunately, this one was not it. And just for fun, let's take a look at this thing. It is a, oh boy, 14, 11, 11. Wonderful. But now on to page 2. What do we got to do? Catch 40 Ghost-type Pokemon, earn 9 hearts with your buddy, and send 13 gifts to your friends. All very simple and easy. Got ourselves a Mega Banette raid right here. I've actually done a couple of these already, and I have more than enough energy in order to Mega Evolve, but this will be our first local one that we are able to do. Even though technically I did remote it, so it's still not local technically, but nonetheless, we just brought it down. And hopefully we'll be lucky and get ourselves a shiny one, just because it is a brand new shiny technically. Even though that it's been out already, it's still kind of a new thing you can run into. So let's see it right here, right now. Blue Banette. It's not blue, unfortunately, but it would have been a cool thing to run into. And I think you want it to be in the 1300s for the hundo, because I got a 1301 earlier, and it was a 15, 14, 13, so I'd imagine just a little higher than that. I've managed to find 3 of the Galarian Yamask tasks, which are to catch 25 ghost types. All in all, pretty simple. It may take a little time, but it's way better than the walking 5 kilometers one. That task specifically gives you Phantump, which is okay, I guess. It's kind of weird that you have to do all of that just for a Phantump, especially because they can't be shiny right now. But going back to things that can be shiny, let's get a Galarian Yamask shiny from this research right here. Green Eye. Nope, that's not it. And the CP is a 399. That's pretty bad. Perhaps maybe this one will be the shiny. That'd be very nice, wouldn't it? I mean, it's not, but it would have been nice. And a 396, terrible. And now page 2 of 4 is complete. Let's get the 1313 dust, the 40 balls, and of course an encounter with something. Is it another Yamask? It's another Yamask. And a 402, I don't think that's really good. And for the final rewards, we're gonna get 490 dust again, and 4,900 XP again, and then we're probably gonna get another Galarian Yamask. That isn't shiny, again, unfortunately, and a 390, it's not that great. And for page 3 of 4, we must catch 40 more ghosts, catch 9 different species of these ghosts, and use 49 berries to help catch Pokemon. Easy, simple, let's do it. Just finished the other Galarian Yamask task. Will it have green eyes? It won't, okay. And it's 394. So we're in a really cool spot right now. We're next to what used to be the tallest building in the world, right here, the Taipei 101 Tower, specifically because it's 101 floors high. And like I said, it used to be the tallest building until 2009 when the Burj Khalifa was built in the United Arab Emirates. I think you can go in there and go to like the top of the tower. I'm not sure if you can still do it, but you used to be able to, but still cool to see it. And honestly, it's way bigger in person than it looked from far away. Like when you look at it from far away, it really doesn't look that big at all, but when you're right next to it, I think it's massive. In fact, it looks like you still can do this. I'm definitely down. entire city of Taipei right here, and there's just so many buildings. And the crazy thing is that there's these big mountains that are just going throughout the entire city, which is just weird. You know, we don't really have anything like this in the States, as far as I know. Let me know in the comments down below if I'm wrong, but this is so cool. And also, we finally have some eggs ready, so let's hatch these 8 new Halloween eggs. Maybe we'll get lucky and get a shiny Noibat up here. This would be amazing, right? So number 1 is a Noibat, but not shiny, sadly. Number 2, another Noibat. I'm loving these hatch rates for this thing. Number 3 is a Golurk. Number 4 is another Noibat. Please give me the shiny up here. That'd be so cool. Number 5 is, Galarian Yamask. Number 6, Phantom. Lucky 7 is a Cantonian? No, Unovan. Whatever, it doesn't matter. And this is our final egg. What do we got? A Golurk. Well, you know, the amount of Noibats was really good. I'm happy with those rates. I also have page 3 or 4 done, so let's just claim it. 13 dust, 49 Pokeballs, and of course a Unovan Yamask, and it doesn't have a silver mask. And the final rewards, we're probably going to be getting the same stuff. 490 dust, 4,900 XP, and of course an encounter with hopefully a shiny this time? No, not a shiny. Galarian Yamask, no worries, but 392 is not that great. And page 4 is auto-completed. Awesome. Let's get the 49, the 490, and the 4,900 XP. Come on, 4,900. There we go. And the final rewards, it looks like we're going to be getting ourselves 49 Yamask candy. We're getting 4,900 Stardust, and our very last Galarian Yamask that's given to us is not a shiny one, sadly. But is it good? 403 is okay, but not amazing. We've just completed a Galarian Yamask raid all the way up here. Let's get a shiny at like half a kilometer up. That's not shiny, unfortunately, but a 537 looks pretty good. If it turns out to be good, I'll show you. So I'm just relaxing at the top of the tower. They have a cafe, so I got myself a little vanilla bean latte. And ladies and gentlemen, check this out. Our first shiny, technically, of the event is a shiny Ghastly all the way up at the top of the tower. I'm totally down. That's a cool thing to find up here. And hopefully it'll have some good IVs, but even if it doesn't, I don't care. A shiny at the top of this really tall tower is just something that I didn't expect to find. Now let's see it. Do you have good IVs? You do not, but that's perfectly fine. Still cool. So I only just learned about this thing just a couple minutes ago, but check this out. This is a giant mass dampener right here. It's a gigantic ball structure. So whenever there's a hurricane or an earthquake like that and it starts shaking the building really heavily, this thing will actually counterbalance it, and everybody in the building will barely feel any shaking at all because this thing will actually absorb all of that, which is really cool. I didn't know that they had this, and I'm not sure if they do this with all buildings or not, but it's definitely a very interesting thing to see inside of the top of a building. Also, something cool up here is that they do have gachapon machines, quite a bit of them, but we did find this one right here, the one that we had in South Korea, and I think I might have gotten the Gibble right there, because this is purple, and it looks like there's a Gibble in here, but I haven't opened it yet, as you can clearly see, so let's open it up real quick. All right, we popped it open. Let's see what's inside real quick. Ah, it's the Gibble. Well, we finally got the Gibble. And it only took 2 countries to get it. And here we are at the top of the observatory. Pretty neat, right? And the top of the tower is all the way over there. Very, very cool. Glad I came up here, but it is a little chilly from all the wind. We have now exited the tower, and I decided to buy that $1 Yamask research thing, and all you gotta do is catch 30 ghost types in total, and you'll get all the encounters. Now, this first page should be all the Unovan Yamasks, I believe, so let's see what we get. But we do get quite a few encounters. I doubt this one will be shiny, though, because it does have a lower shiny rate comparatively. Number dose is going to be not shiny either. How about the third one? Will you be a shiny one? It won't. Number 4 is a not silver. The 5th one is going to have in it a not shiny. Perhaps number 6 will be good to us, and it isn't. But of course, lucky number 7. It's got us, right? It does not. Okay. And here's the final encounter, and it's a 402. And now we're on page 2 of 2, and again, we have to catch 30 ghost type Pokemon, so let's do that real quick. And just like that, page 2 is done. Let's get all these Galarian checks, and hopefully we'll get a shiny like number 1. Clearly, that's gonna be the one with green eyes. No, it's not. And a 412, though. Okay, that's pretty up there. I don't have a good hundo of this, and I really want it. Just for fun, let's take a look at this one, because this one's up there. It is a 14, 15, 12. Okay, so they need to be a little higher than this. But hopefully it'll have a higher CP and green eyes. That's also not a shiny, sadly. 3 is going to be not shiny, sadly. Quattro's gonna be the one, right? It's not. Of course not. Well, we're doing the bottom one, I guess. It's not shiny. I didn't mean to click on that one, but whatever. And also, it's a 403. You know what they say? 6 times the charm, right? Here it is. That's not it. Okay. And of course, we have lucky number 7 right here, right now. Will it actually be lucky number 7? It is! Let's go! Lucky number 7's the shiny Yamask. All right, well, you know what? I'm already gonna say it. It's worth the money. And also, this is gonna be a guaranteed catch, so might as well just throw a pineapple on this thing. But there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We got it on lucky number 7. And by guaranteed catch, what I mean to say is that we will get it eventually. It can't run, but I still can't believe we got that from a research. This is amazing. And there we go. Caught it on the second ball. No problem at all. Now let's just take a look at it. Is it decent? 10, 15, 13. That's all right. Now let's see if the final encounter gives us the last one we need, because we only need 2. It doesn't, sadly, but that's perfectly fine. We got the 1, and in literally under probably, I want to say 11 or 12 checks. I think that's as many as I've done in total, so very, very happy. We got the 1. We just need 1 more, and we're done with the set. And just to show you the difference between the non-shiny and the shiny, the non-shiny has red lines, a darker stone, and purple eyes. But when we switch to the shiny, it's got a lighter stone, purplish kind of lines, and a green eye. Very different. And I think the skin color also changes. Yeah, it becomes a little bit more of a bluish tinge to it. Very cool nonetheless. And when we finally get our second one to evolve it into Runarigus, it's gonna look really good. And now it's time to hatch the last batch of this video. We got 8 of them. Maybe we'll get lucky and get a shiny Noibat from number 1. No, but a Galarian Yamask. That's a cool start. Perhaps number 2 will be better. It's not, sadly. Number 3 with a bike going past me is also a Phantom. Quattro is another Phantom. Oh, I'm not a fan of this. Number 5, please. There we go. Just give me that shiny, please. Number 6 is also something I'd like 1 more shiny of. Lucky 7 this time? Ah. And the final egg is another Galarian Yamask. I will say that these eggs are pretty all right, but I'm not a fan of the amount of Phantoms we got. Well, I gotta say today's been a pretty successful day. Sadly, no shiny Noibat at all, but that's fine. We got plenty of time to grind for that thing. We did get the shiny Galarian Yamask, had a few other awesome shinies, including that level 1 shiny Chungus. But ladies and gentlemen, there is something else that I've yet to show you, and it's probably one of the main reasons you even clicked on this video in the first place. We did in fact catch a Galarian Bird, so let's show you which one it was. And ladies and gentlemen, Galarian Zapdos, literally 6 minutes before the event goes live. It's amazing. Hopefully we can catch it though, because this is a big one. Throw a golden raspberry on this thing and just pray we end up catching this, because this would be an amazing catch right now. Upset the circle, there's the attack, let's just throw. That is a great curveball throw. Could have been better obviously with an excellent, but it is what it is. 1, 2. We got it! We got it! Let's freaking go! Oh, I'm trying to be quiet right now, but we caught Galarian Zapdos 2019. It was weather boosted and everything, and it's whatever in terms of IVs, but let's freaking go! Oh, that's so amazing. Oh man, we've got a little bit more time actually with this daily incense, so let's keep clicking on stuff, but we got the Galarian Zapdos. And the incense is officially over. My God, I cannot believe that we have a Galarian Zapdos on this picture. That's probably like my 13th or 14th Galarian Bird I've ever seen, and we finally got to catch it, and I'm just so absurdly happy about it. So yeah, Galarian Zapdos, right? Pretty cool, and I've got it walking around me here, and I just realized with all the orange Halloween stops everywhere and such, having the orange Zapdos out in it just looks so cool, but I just cannot believe we finally got this thing after so many attempts. It finally happened. And I don't think I'm ever going to trade this thing or even lucky trade this thing, because for one, it's like a cool souvenir, right? Like we got it literally at Taipei City in the Da'an district, which is technically where the Safari Zone is gonna happen, so that's really cool. And also guys, check this out. If we were to power this thing up just a little bit, it would actually become a 2500 exactly. Even though it has terrible PvP IVs, maybe there will be some weird PvP Ultra League Cup that they make, and this thing might actually be decently good for it. So for now, we're gonna keep it like this. I'm not going to power it up or anything right now, but you know what we will do? We'll give it another attack just because we can, right? Might as well. It only gets 1 extra attack. Actually, no, I'm a liar. I know it gets Brave Bird, but I think it's supposed to also get Ancient Power. Yeah, there we go. I didn't know it got Brave Bird, actually, so it's cool that it has Ancient Power, Close Combat. Counter, I believe, is its only fast move, but let's just take a look real quick. If we were to fast TM it, it can't. All right, so Counter's the only thing it gets, but Counter's an amazing fast move anyways, but I believe this is the optimal moveset. Though, again, I don't know if there's ever gonna be one of those cups where this thing's very useful, but no, I just don't care, you know what I mean? We got a Galarian Bird finally, and we got it here in Taiwan. I love it. But on that note, I'm kind of tired, and we have a Safari Zone to grind out tomorrow, so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.